Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Gators will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Aggies offense will start this game off. And there he is. When you have a guy like this, you don't mind building your attack around the running game, guys.
And he's a grown man. There's no doubt about it. This offense runs through him. Everybody gets their emotion, and everything is built on him and around him.
And everybody knows this guy's going to touch the football, and still, defenses can't stop him. He can run through tackles and make big things happen.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. The Aggies have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to throw it again. He's got it inside the 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
The incompletion brings up a second down. Looking to throw, it's Wegman. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Complete downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. He wants to throw. He got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Aggies! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. 2 physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, 2 alphas, 2 guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
Out of the gun to give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Gators line up to punt it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Using his legs, it's Owens. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Muhammad. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Throws for the tight end. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Right through his hands, you just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. It's complete on the right side. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Leaves it with the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. It's caught downfield. Makes the catch with defenders everywhere, and now the defense backed up with a 1st and goal from the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Oh, picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
Trying play action. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on 1st down. Looking for room, it's Moss. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Looking for a man. It's Wegman. Fires to the wideout. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They'll run the screen. Discards a man. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Gators will punt this one away. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. He'll come out throwing on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. They go to the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fast motion from the offense. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Makes the catch and knocked down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. To the air, it's Wegman. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Oh, this is a bad shank. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. On the run, it's Webb. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Handoff to the lone back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Now they'll run the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Gators decide to punt it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they... And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps him. He's trying to throw, nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
2nd down now after the sack. Pulls it and fires to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll look to pin him deep. On his way back from the 20. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make the crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Wide receiver shows motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes a connection. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Line gets set. 1st down. To the air. It's Mertens. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Got it in the middle. It's Allen. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the offense. They'll run play action. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge, the freak. It was a nightmare, so hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
On the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. Fourth time we've seen this guy punt it today. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The offense lining up for a first down play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Looking for a man. It's Mertz. Finds his tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And they fail to hook up on third down. The Gators will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. On the return, it's Moss. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession. Makes the catch on the left. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. On second down, he'll let it fly. He's going to fire deep. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. He's looking to throw on third and short. Quickly to the tight end. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Texas A&M back to work with another first down.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He's back to throw on second down. Unloads to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. To the air, it's Wegman. And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board.
That makes the score Texas A&M 12, Florida 3.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. To the air, it's Wegman. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. You think about names like Mike Evans, Chris.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. 2nd and 10 here. Leaves it with the back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Scanning the field, it's Mertz. Gets it out quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the quarterback is snowed under.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Looking for a block. It's Moss. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. On 3rd down, going up top. Pocket starts to collapse. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Oh, what a move! They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
At the 45 on his way. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. On the move, it's Webb. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Mertz coming after it. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Notre Dame notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from South Bend is worth its weight in gold to the Golden Domers. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Aggies racing to the line in the hurry-up. Comes out throwing on first down. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The aerial assault continues. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. With the catch, it's Calhoun. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go right back to him. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moss. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Quarterback keeper, and he'll be brought down.
We know this quarterback is dynamic with his running ability, and on the 2-point attempt, they tried to use his legs to get it in, but the defense was there to stop him short.
He'll bring it out. It's Abrams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Gators sending the offense back to work. The running back has it. Can't get him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Mertz. Firing to the right, complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Lofts one high and deep. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Looking for a crease. It's Moss. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Oh, he wants it all. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Mertz. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Gators will send out the punt unit. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Snagged in the middle, it's Moss. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some...
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. A little floater there that falls incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lost one deep down the right side. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw. Keeps the legs moving. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The big pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Just feeds the running back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to throw, it's Mertz. Getting some heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Safe completion on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hansen. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off, and man, could they have used that. It'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Green. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job of the base defense making a play.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. This quarterback part of their running game. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. And the beatdown has ensued. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Cincinnati is running away with this one right now. It's kind of felt like that old Bearcat has been crowd surfing all game.
Florida Gators will take over 1st and 10.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Wiggles free. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Back to throw, it's Mertz. Caught. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Hansen. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. He'll just keep slinging it. And he intercepts it. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.